What do you do when you're faced with opposition? When things just don't seem to be going easily for you and it takes you longer to get what you want? So this morning I woke up, it was 13 degrees outside. We have a full moon, which is a plus, but it was 13 degrees outside. And the frost on the windshield and on the car was much heavier than typical. And when I used my scraper to get it off, it wouldn't come off. I was just getting the first layer of frost off. And so I had to then wait for the car to turn on to get warmed up, the defrosters to work, before I could even scrape it off. So it took me a lot longer to get going this morning than typical. And so when things like that happen in your life, when you walk out and everything's frosted over, everything's covered, and it doesn't happen the way you wanted it to, what do? Do you give up? Do you think, I guess I wasn't supposed to have this. Thanks, there's my sign from God that I wasn't supposed to go this way, or I'm not supposed to do this. So remember that opposition is part of life. The contrast, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the ups and the downs, all of that is part of life. And so if whenever opposition arises, you find yourself detouring or stopping or turning back, just know that opposition is always going to be there. Opposition is one of those things that helps push us and helps us to grow, get out of our comfort zone. And it's important for us to do that. The comfort zone, if we stay there long enough, will also be uncomfortable, or it will start to shrink and get smaller around us. And I've heard some people call it a death zone, which if you stay in your comfort zone long enough, if you're not growing, then you're dying. And so today when you face opposition, I want to encourage you to face it and to move through it. It might take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Remember, you're a miracle, that you have a purpose, and your life is worth living. What you want wants you. And there may be some hurdles, there may be some things to get through to get there, but that's okay. You will get there as you keep moving forward, one step at a time, and move through the opposition. Those things that are difficult, those things that will grow you, will help you be stronger. You may ask, how did the frost on my windshield help me today? Well, my left arm will be a little bit stronger because of the exertion I had to put in to getting the ice off the windshield. My patience is a little bit stronger by having to wait a little bit longer to get what I wanted. My YouTube channel has one more video and one more message because of that experience. And so there's always something to learn. There's always a benefit in everything that happens. Even in adversity, there's a seed of benefit, equal or greater benefit, as Napoleon Hill would say, in any situation that happens. So thank you for being here with me today. Remember that you are worth it. You're a miracle, that you have a purpose, and face opposition with a perspective of, this is going to grow me. I can get through this. I'm just going to do one step at a time, and I'll get through it. So thank you for being with me today. Remember, I'm here every day with a message of hope and to remind you that you're a miracle and you have a purpose. Thanks for spending this time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.